Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm excited to share with you the fragrances I cannot stop sniffing. So these are the ones that I'm rather obsessed with lately. And yeah, I can't wait to share. But before I do, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that button. Join the Weird and Wonderful family. It would be amazing to have you part of the community. And without further ado, let's get into this. The first fragrance that I literally cannot stop sniffing is Pas Ce Soir by BDK. Now this fragrance, it's just delicious. It has an opening of ginger, mandarin orange, and I think pepper. What I get is that ginger, like just a hint of ginger with the mandarin, and it's so bright, it's cheery, it's uplifting, so love the opening. And then in the middle you get quince, jasmine, and orange blossom. I definitely get that hint of quince, like just that juiciness, that fruitiness coming through. And then the base is cashmeran, amberwood, and patchouli. So what I find with Pas Ce Soir is, first of all, it would make a perfect signature fragrance. Like it's definitely a grown woman fragrance. There's a bit of fruitiness to it, but it's not like your flirty type fruity. It's just, it just kind of lends itself to giving it kind of an energetic vibe. I love the way the florals are just perfectly balanced with those fruits. So I'm not smelling like severe orange blossom or jasmine. They're just kind of in there. As this dries down, it becomes a little sweeter and a little bit more cozy. I just think that this is absolutely beautiful. It's very sophisticated, very grown woman, and I just think it smells amazing. I used to really want Tuberose Imperial. Now this is definitely the favorite. Love this one. I love Gris Charnel as well. That one I would say is probably a little more sophisticated. Well, I'll put it this way. This is a vivacious fragrance. Gris Charnel is a little bit more introverted, kind of understated elegance, whereas this would be more of a vivacious sophistication. How's that? How's that for the differences between the two? Both would make beautiful signature fragrances. You could wear this one all year round. I love both of them. I think this one is the one I like the most right now. This one probably suits my personality a bit more, but they're both absolutely gorgeous fragrances. If I were to list my top three, it would be Pas Ce Soir, Gris Charnel, and Rouge Smoking. Those would be my three favorites, and Tuberose Imperial would be right up there as well, but those three for sure. So love, love, love this fragrance. Perfect signature fragrance in my opinion. It's mass appealing. It smells so happy, like it's to me a very happy, energizing fragrance, but still classy. So I am so impressed with this one for sure. Next fragrance that I cannot stop sniffing is Idole Nectar. Now, first of all, I'm in love with this bottle because I just love like the whatever, like the shift in the color of the glass. So beautiful. Now, what I love about this one, at first it just smells like another Idole, which Idole is fine, but it's not my favorite scent profile. So it just smells like a watery rose. Now, as it dries down, the rose, it blossoms and it smells like a very sweet rose. To me, it smells almost peony-esque. So there's like three different types of rose in this, but to me it comes across more like what I've noticed peony smells like in fragrances. So definitely that kind of fluffy, sweet, candied rose is what you start to get. And then as this dries down, you get this hint of popcorn, caramel, and vanilla, and it's delicious. Like, it's so good. This one again could be a signature scent. You could wear this all year round. It came out in the spring, so I imagine like spring and summer it would be great, but because of that popcorn, caramel, vanilla vibe that you get in this one, you could wear it all year and it can hold its own in the colder weather. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. It lasts a decent amount of time on my skin. Like, it's not a beast, but it lasts a good 6 hours, and you just keep getting these beautiful whiffs. So the scent bubble is amazing. I just think it's one of the best releases of 2022 in the designer. Really think it's great. So Yeah, love Idole Nectar. People keep on asking me about the Idole line, and to be honest, the only two that I've smelled is like the original Idole and then Idole Nectar. I think I've smelled Aura in the past, but I don't recall how it smells, so I can't really compare. I will go smell a few so that I can weigh in at some point, but Idole Nectar, definitely to me the standout in the line for sure. Next fragrance that I literally cannot stop sniffing, like I am so in love with it, is Blackbird by Untamed Perfumes. Like, it's so good. I just love like spicy kind of woody rose fragrances. Like I say that, but I don't love all woody fragrances, but when they're paired with rose and some sweetness and spices, like I'm a sucker for them. So this one is right up there. What I love about this one is that there's this real delicious sweetness in it that really balances and offsets the woodiness. In the opening, this one has spicy notes, and then in the middle, it has Bulgarian and Moroccan rose, Davana and Artemisia. Now, I definitely get the rose. Don't really know what Davana and Artemisia smell like. I know Artemisia tends to be a little bit more green. I don't really get any greenness in this. I just get a beautiful, delicious, spicy rose that's slightly jammy. So I definitely, those spices are mixing so beautiful with the rose, and it smells to me like if you took spices and rose and kind of muddled them together and then sprinkled just a hint of powdered sugar on it. That's what I'm getting. I get this like slightly sugary quality, but not like a caramel sugar, not like overly sweet, but just this slight hint of sugar. It's so delectable. And then the base has benzoin, incense, oud, anoka, Mysore sandalwood, vanilla, and woody notes. I don't know what half of those mean. Like I need to research what those are because I've never smelt them in other fragrances. This is just a beautiful, sweet, spicy rose, then with a bit of a kind of sandalwood feel is what I get. You definitely get that vanilla as well. This one is absolutely beast mode, lasts forever on the skin, projects beautiful. This is an extrait de parfum, so definitely a larger concentration of oils in this. I love this fragrance. I actually love quite a few fragrances from this house, in particular Maigret Glover and Malvana. But I would say this one is definitely my favorite. I love it. I love it for fall and winter. This one is entirely unisex, and I think what I love about this one, it smells very rich, luxurious. It smells, it's got that spicy quality, so it smells a little bit like it's a great fragrance for like a party or a special occasion. But I'd wear this all year round. I find it actually really cozy because of the spiciness. And then that sandalwood coming out. There's a slight kind of almost creaminess to it, but like not lactonic or anything like that. I just think it's gorgeous. I think it's so rich and luxurious. Smells like money. Absolutely love it. This one is definitely, for the cooler months, getting all dressed up and going out, like this will be absolutely my go-to. Now, the next fragrance that I literally cannot stop sniffing lately, like seriously, I'm so in love with this, is Navitus Parfums Absolutio. This is, this would be up there with my favorite perfume of the year. Like, I just think this is so stinking delicious. To me, it registers as a full-on gourmand. It smells, if you love Baccarat Rouge 540, this, you would love it. It smells similar, but to me, I love this one more, honestly. I just think it's so, so gorgeous because it's got some spiciness in it. So this one starts off with some saffron, cinnamon, and almond. I definitely get like maybe it's the saffron that's creating that Baccarat Rouge feel. I don't think so because I don't find saffron to smell like that. But I definitely, oh my goodness, this is so good. Like it's so sweet and delicious. Like it makes my mouth water. But I definitely get the cinnamon and the almond in this for sure. I just think it smells so freaking intoxicating, like amazing. And then in the middle, you have apple and toffee. I don't really notice apple, like it definitely doesn't smell like something like an Angel's Share to me at all. My nose doesn't register that apple at all. But there, you know, again, there's that sweetness, right? But my nose definitely registers the toffee. So it's like, like I could sniff this all freaking day. I'm telling you, it's amazing. In the base, you have driftwood, ambergris, musk, caramel, oak moss, and chocolate. Definitely getting the caramel, the chocolate. To me, this just smells like sweet and decadent. I definitely get that toffee, caramel, chocolate vibe, but it doesn't smell cloying. And yeah, it smells like a Christmas version of Baccarat Rouge 540. So I love the X-Straight version of 540. It's a little bit deeper. I find that this one is similar maybe to the X-Straight. I just think it's gorgeous. I think it's so sophisticated, smells like money, mass appealing, absolute gorgeousness. And yeah, I can't get enough of it. Like I'm so freaking addicted to this one. So absolutely love Absolutio by Navitus Parfums. Have you smelled it? If you haven't smelled it, you need to smell it, seriously. So the last thing that I can't stop sniffing is a layering combo. I've mentioned it recently, so I'm not going to talk about it very long. But I seriously, I'm so addicted to this fragrance combination. And it starts off with Midnight Amber Glow. This has smooth amber, caramel latte, vanilla bourbon. It smells like, to me, a vanilla caramel latte with a little bit of amber thrown in. So I just think that this is absolutely beautiful on the skin. The coffee comes out for me, and then I love mixing these two fragrances on their own with that lotion is great, but together, oh my goodness, somehow, like I'm so addicted to this combination. So this is the Wrong Bottle, the only one by Dolce & Gabbana, and then L'Extase by Nina Ricci. So this gives kind of, it kind of amps up the caramel that's in this one. So you get this jammy caramel rose coffee latte feel. I don't know what it is exactly about this combination, but I'm just in love with it. So this one is kind of more of a coffee fragrance, slightly powdery. The orange blossom comes out a little bit more in this than any of the other florals, but there still is kind of a caramely quality to this one as well. And then this one tends to be a little bit more of a caramel rose fragrance, rose-centric for sure. So this one is much more rose than anything, and then you get this caramel vibe in there along with some fruits. But paired together with this, you get basically this really jammy caramel rose coffee. And the coffee is just slightly there, but somehow it's absolutely addictive. It's so intoxicating. It smells divine, like seriously, so delicious. So I can't stop wearing this combo, and I find that I like wearing them all together more so than on their own, even though they're all great on their own. So that is it. That is what I cannot stop sniffing. I am addicted to all of these. I would say probably the one that I'm addicted to the most right now is Absolutio. Like seriously, I'm in love with that fragrance. But really all of them are like way up there. Like I love, like I'll smell them on a regular basis. I want to wear them all the time. They are just my go-tos, and all of them are great for the cooler weather that's starting to come, including Idole, even though that one is a little bit lighter and brighter than the rest of them. It works really well even in the cooler weather. So what about you? What can you not stop sniffing in this season? I would love to know, and so would everyone else. So leave it in the comments. Other than that, I hope you have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.